Respected friends, welcome you all. Gratitudes and congratulations. Remember all the 13 Vyaktitvas which we have to strengthen. Lokasevaka, Dharmasthapaka, Viragi, Bhakta, Mumukshu, Jignasu, Shrota, Sadhaka, Parishrami, Prerita, Prashanta, Gambhira, Samskrita, Bhasha, Jnata, Vyakarana, Sahita. And also the Mananakarta, Nididhyasanakarta, the Dhyanakarta, Nirantar. Remember the six sources with full gratitude, whose blessings we are invoking and making use for this endeavor of spiritual unfoldment. The Brahma Tattva, the Ishvara Tattva, the Jagan Matru Tattva, Devata Gana, Guru Gana, and the Shastra Ganas. Yes, like every day, we'll be meditating on the Vedic Shanti Mantra with prayers and pratigna. Then we'll have common sense thought scene, then our invocation and sankalpa, Upanishad Mantrocharanam, and Upanishad Adhyanam. May this 1 hour also be spent in the utmost Shraddha to invoke the divinity into us. Apyayantu mama angani. Let the Lord Om bless such that all our limbs are full of pushti and tushti. What are they? Vak, manaha, chakshu, shrotram, atobalam, indriyani cha sarvani. Then sarvam brahma ahopanishadam. Everything is Brahman as ascertained, established by the Upanishad. Maham Brahma Nirakuryam. May I not do Nirakarana, rejection of that Brahman. Let that Brahman do not reject me. Again, may I not reject, may I not be rejected. I am now interested in the Atmanubhuti Prayatna, and for that I am taking the support of Upanishad. Therefore, all the dharmas that are there in the Upanishad, whether it is the Paramatma Swarupa Nirdharana, Swarupa Lakshana, Tatastha Lakshana, then Paramatma Prapti Sadhanas, qualifications, preparations, precautions. All of them are the dharmas that are given in the Upanishads. May all of them be in me. Thus, Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika, Adhyatmika Shanti. Meaning of this mantra. Chant 5 times. Om Apyayantu Mamangani Vak Pranaha Chakshuh Shrotram Atho Balam Indriyani Cha Sarvani Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam Maham Brahma Nirakuryam Mama Brahma Nirakarot Anirakaranamastu Anirakaranam me astu तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ते मयि सन्तो ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ते मयि सन्तो ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ते मयि सन्तो ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ते मयि सन्तो ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Friends, in today's common sense thought, few things. First one is, as early as possible, get fully relaxed in the mind and intellect by ascertaining once for all that Paramatma alone is my goal. This is a way to be quietened in ourselves and the right way and the best way to bring that calmness to our intellect. Else, how many things we are having in our mind as goals, which are not should not to be the goals. Not one, not two. How many things we entertain? Some of them we gain, yet they disappoint us. Many of them disappoint us because we don't gain them. And another thing. All the time the mind is a state of flux, state of disturbance, state of agitation. So too the intellect is in the state of confusion in this marketplace of so many options, alternatives that are there for choosing as goals. But with these many years of our listening to the Upanishads, this much maturity, genuineness, clarity should have come to us that everything is impermanent, Paramatma alone is permanent. How much ever vagueness I have regarding Paramatma Jnana, Prapti Sadhana, etc. Yet, at least bluntly, one thing can be, vehemently, one thing can be. Certainly, one thing can be accepted that the Paramatma is real, his Prapti alone is the goal. See, the more we are stronger in this conviction, on the basis of that only, all our pursuits will be there, that are the sadhanas. And only by involving in the sadhanas towards the Paramatma, that from all other unwanted binding things we can withdraw. So, therefore, the first common sense thought today is very relaxed that my goal is only that. Nishchaya Purvak. You know, as it is said in Gita, व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धि अध्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धि निश्चितम निश्चयम. Can it happen it right now? And water it or strengthen it again and again by thinking. At this stage of our confusion regarding the goal, first sadhana is ascertaining the goal only. Without being certain about goal or certain but wrong goal, we will be thinking that only or we will be confused. कोई गोल है नहीं तो कंफ्यूज होंगे, गलत गोल है तो उसी की तरह सोचेंगे. इसलिए गोल होना और सही गोल होना becomes the first and foremost step. With these many of the Upanishadic reasonings, Itihasa, Purana, Smriti Grantha, Gita listenings, has our heart accepted the presence of the Paramatma Tattva and accepted that that should be the goal. If it not yet happened means some more listenings we have to do. Or even mananas. If we have done the Shravana Manana properly by now, this must have happened. This must be the best result of what exercise or efforts or tapasyas we have done in last 2 years of coming to these satsangas daily. Beautiful it was. I really appreciate, congratulate the ones who have made it so regular. But the outcome of that is this much. This. You know? No artha can be the goal, no kama can be the goal. What about dharma? That also slowly we have to reduce. Dharma, as beautiful as it is to help us to come out of artha and kama, so ugly it is to obstruct us when we have to do the parama dharma sadhana. Knowing this only, Bhagavan tells Sarva Dharman Parityaja. Else, in that dharma, more than dharma, there are only sentiments, only attachments, obligations. We just waste our precious human life. So, the first thing is certainly telling to ourselves this is what is our goal. Paramatma Prapti. Clear, but relax now, अभी बस. बाकी मेरा कोई गोल है ही नहीं, है ना. One of the very very important goal we have to give up is improving the people, making the people tune to us. Anyway, okay, now the first thing is done today. Second is, second thought of the day about common sense is how long we are going to again persuade or pursue the outer objects, court the people outside, try to mold the things or beings or situations to suit to we the ego, we the pseudo individuality, we the jiva. How long we are going to be? Should we continue for 10 more millions of lives? Or can we put a stop in this very life, in this very year, very day, right now? How long? Nobody can ask us this question. It is we who have to ask. Okay, with my mind, intellect, etc. How long I will only pursue the world? Isn't it? Continuously think, see the thinking about of ours, the workings of us, only the outwardly. इसमें इतना ट्रैफिक जाम में फंस गए हम that we are not able to come out of that jam to think about our goal, main goal. How much of Upanishads we heard, but how much time we gave to deeply think about the Upanishadic jnana. No time we could give because we are jam packed. We are fully packed in our mind, intellect about the worldly things, smaller than the smallest to bigger than the biggest. Whatever they are, सब में फंसे हैं. पौधे को पानी देने से लेकर के पेड़ को उखाड़ने तक, we only have to involve in everything. Only those things. Many of them others can do, but still we only wants to do. Many of them not required, but we only imagine they are required. How many things? Whether they are involvements, whether they are going to different places, whether they are consumptions, whether they are entertainments. In these things only, when the whole day is spent, what maturity we have spiritually, and who is the cause? We only. That is why Shankara Bhagavan says again and again, Mudhamate, Sannite Kale Samprapte. Time to go is coming, still you are caught up in Dukrungarane. Just shut up and do Bhaja Govindam. Isn't it? Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja, Naito Mudhamate. Everything is Dukrungarane only. That's not going to help. So how long I am going to involve in all these things? Think about it. One by one, we have to slowly note down and reduce it. And many things not required can be stopped fully, especially the entertainments if they are there in your life. Enough of it. Not even one moment now we can afford for those things. And even some things which are not in our reach, even to help the people. Not in our reach. You can understand. You should understand. I can't help, that's it. Huh. One prayer, enough. May the world be fine, may the person be fine, enough. That's it. Second is questioning how long I am going to be pursuing the only world, world, world. Right. Third one is what? Understand the beauty and glory and greatness and abilities and capacities of all our upadhis. The Sharira, the Prana Shakti, the Indriyas, Mana, Buddhi. Understand how beautiful they are. Then deeply thank the Lord for giving such a upadhis as a human being. And thank the upadhis themselves for supporting us. One by one upadhi. Hey Buddhi, thank you. Adhisthana Devatas, thank you. Mana, thank you. Adhisthana Devata. Indriyas, to each of you, thanks. Devatas. Prana Shakti, thank you. Then the Sharira. Thank all of them. Thank the Lord who gave. Then start as much as possible in using them only for the Adhyatmikata. Third point. First point is goal ascertainment. Second is how long questioning. Third is thanking the upadhis and the Lord who has given. Fourth is as much as they can be used for the sadhana, use them. Fifth point is what? Definitely accept two things. Fifth point. One is these all upadhis are limited. Some of them are changeable. Some have to be given up. Some are perishable. First thing is this one. Second is, therefore, the art of slowly detaching from them. So, recognizing the glory of upadhis, thanking the Lord and the upadhis, using them for the spiritual sadhana only, then knowing their limitations, perishabilities, and also know that they are not the self. Therefore, the ability, effort to consciously detach. यहाँ कोई sentiment, कोई emotion, कोई डर या भय should not be there. Generally, we have all these things because of which only with the objects or the things or the upadhis, we are not able to get that detachment. We are never told to give them up because without them we cannot be alive. We cannot do our sadhana. But we have to develop that detachment. Million times, remember that example, the lotus petal or the leaf in the water. In the water only it is. Sometimes water also is in it, but it doesn't get touched or polluted by the water. Padma patram eva ambasa. That is what whole Vedanta talks about. But it's a very subtle heart. You know, when we say detach, then we feel very bad about it. And sometimes to be done duties we may give. When the license is given, then we involve in that so much that that alone becomes the life. Other things we forget, isn't it? So that's striking the balance of using them yet not entangling in them. Right? So, goal ascertainment, questioning as to how long we involve in the world outside, becoming aware of the beauty of the upadhis, thanking the Lord as well as the upadhis, using them for the sadhana as much as they can do, then knowing their two limitations. One, they're all subject to change, modification, even dismantling, destruction, like the Sharira, especially, mainly with Sharira. All our problem is Stula Deha only. Yeah, it has been given, it is with us. It gave us Bhoga also, it gave us trouble also. We also took care of it. It helped us in yoga sometime, but it has its own time limitation, isn't it? It has its own slowly losing its one by one capacities. This has to be fully grasped and accepted. Whenever such fear comes about it, bring this knowledge that such thing happened thousands of times in our earlier lives. Nothing new. Every time not using the knowledge, we were only out of attachment, emotion, were afraid only. That is why, even in this life, instead of knowledge, we are only having fear about this body. At least this life, let us strengthen the knowledge. This is the knowledge. That it is not first time, many times it happened. Many times in future also, till I get into Paramatma Anubhuti, this will happen. Whichever the Sharira given to me. And not only to me, it is universal. The Lord Krishna was Lord, not Lord Krishna Bala. When he was born, Bala Krishna. But he also became elderly old. And even Ramaji Tumaka Chalata Ramachandra, no, he also became. And then they also, to show us, have left those Shariras, isn't it? It is not death to them. Shariras have gone to the Divyatha, but yet the Sharir to chala gaya ki nahi. So to every bird, animal, plant, tree, why? The whole earth also once goes back into its subtle form. Like this, how many galaxies are coming out of in the universe getting manifested by various, even science cannot reach reasons, and how many of them are getting into oblivion by entering into the galaxy, into the black holes. You know, the whole universe is in continuous vibration because of the shake that is happening in it. The things are created and many are going back into the black hole. उतना बड़ा जब हम सोच पाएंगे ना, then the body becomes minimum, small. That we have to achieve. Otherwise, the body becomes big, and the issue of the sharira and its old age or disease or death, they occupy our mind so much for no reason. When it is diseased, you give medicine. When it is tired, you give it rest. When it is hungry, give food. It's okay. But beyond that, अब उसको सोचना ही नहीं. Fill it, shut it, forget it. With food and medicine, that's it. especially the Deha, as early as possible. First, sort out this. First goal, Naham Dehosmi, let us achieve in this life. पहले ये झंझट खत्म करो. This is the fellow who is troubling more. 60-70% sadhana is over. If the Deha Tadatma is transcended. Use all the wisdom given. I am a Sakshi of Sharira. Our Stula Sharira is because of Karana. Karanas are there, therefore, according to the Karana, modification of Sharira. And if you use the Yoga Vasishta knowledge, and also as we are seeing the Nirvana Manjari, then so many times all texts, this Stula Sharira is only Kalpita. In and through its every pore and cell, first Prithvi is there, but it is supported by the water, it is supported by the Agni, by Vayu, by the space, and by the Mana, and by Paramatma Tattva. Annam Brahmeti Vyajanat. Annamaya Kosha is Parabrahma only. In this form, form goes, but the substratum of this Annamaya, the Brahma Tattva continues. Whichever works with which we are comfortable with the detachment of the Sharira. We are relaxed, like we were comfortable with our goal that Paramatma Bhakti is my goal. Relax हो गई कि नहीं? उसी तरह इससे भी relax होना चाहिए, isn't it? And to help us to develop the dosha drushti pratipaksha bhavana, how many things Bhagavan gives to, how much of fecal matter is there inside it? Except the outer skin, it is same in every sharira. And each of the components are so abominable if you really bring them out and see. And how many rishis munis have explained about this ugliness of the sharira for our, the dosha drushti, so that we detach from it. And the rogas in it, the old age in it, isn't it? ये सारा हमें वेपन्स है, यूज करके हम somehow this body is me, it has to continue. Through this I have to have bhoga. These notions we have to transcend. Mainly with the स्थूल शरीर. और किसी के लाइफ में चल रहा है बढ़िया सा स्थूल शरीर, हेल्दी, no problem, no diseases, not much attached also. So that person is yogi. He has done this job in the earlier life. Sixth point is this one. Not only Sharira, the Indriyas, Prana, Mana, each of them have to be thanked and we have to say detachment to them, bhai from them. Ana? Nattam deho ne indriyani na prano na manonadihi. Dehanyatvad name janma jara karshiladaya ladayadaya amanastva name dukkha raga dvesh. Aprano yamana shubha. How many mantras, how many times we studied? Use that wisdom. Then the seventh and most important is increasing our time given to do the Anvaya sadhana of identifying with, associating with that sublime self. It's a thought only. With the thought, I am that Brahman, I am that Atman, I am that eternal, I am that immutable, I am that changeless, birthless, deathless. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. Tadeko Vasishtaha Shiva Kevaloham Shivosmiham. Every day we are studying evening class. Highest is this one. So as many times as possible, for 1 second, 2 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, wherever possible. This is called as Atma Chintana, Atma Tadatyam. Ahangraha Upasana it is called. The Shuddha Aham. And very essential. अब देखो पिछले 4-5 साल में इतना वेदांत सुनते हुए, how many times we told that I am that self? अब गिनती करो, negligible only. So if you don't tell that way, then how come such beautiful, positive Vasanas are formed. Aham Brahmasmi also is a vasana. We have seen in Atma Mudra, Evam Nirantarabhyasta Brahmasmiti Vasana Harati Avidya Vikshepan Rogani Rasayana. Brahma Eva Asmiti Vasana Nirantara Abhyas. We have to do. The Shastras are repeatedly saying. So these are the 7 things today for us. As a common sense thought, each of them are precious. As we value them, use them. Om. Om. ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् ॐ विदिताखिलशास्त्रसुधाजलधे महितोपनिषत्कथितार्थनिधे हृदये कलये विमलं चरणं भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम् ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः संकल्पः तेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराण इतिहास संतवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः सम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति कथा शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापना उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थना दीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य शाश्वत रूपेण वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः सुसंप्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सर्वेषां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृदेश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थमनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे ओम नित्यानंदं निराधारं निखिलाधारमव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकण्ठं नमाम्यहम् Om Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saviryangaravavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Atha Dvitiyodhyayah Parayanam. Mantra number 8, 9, 10 enough. Trirunnatam sthapya samam shariram Hrudindriyani manasa sanniveshya Brahmodupena pratareta vidvan Srotamsi sarvani bhayavahani Pranan prapidyeha sanyukta cheshtaha Kshine prane nasikayocchvasita दुष्टाश्वयुक्तमिव वाहमेनं विद्वान् मनोधारयेता प्रमत्तः समेषु चौ शर्करावह्निवालुकौ विवर्जिते शब्दजलाश्रयादिभिः मनोनुकूलेन तु चक्षुपीडने गुहानिवाताश्रयणे प्रयोजयेत् ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Friends, we have done thoroughly the study of sixth mantra and also the seventh. Seventh is so simple, so direct, so complete, so beautiful it is. Every mantra for that matter, if we have the capacity to retain the meaning and see it, how beautiful and complete they are. You know, the sixth mantra also was exhaustive. Agnir yatra abhimatyate वायुर्यत्राधिरुध्यते सोमो यत्रातिरिच्यते तत्र sanjayate manaha. The two definitions and the quotations, two explanations and quotations, how exhaustively we saw. This mantra also, the seventh one, the Sambandha Bhasha itself was so beautiful. What was it? Without Savita's Kripa, we get lost in samsara. Therefore, we invoke Savita Kripa. When the Savita Kripa is invoked, it comes in the form of human life, availability of a guru, satsanga, and conveniences for tattva sadhana. Then make use of it. See, Savitra prasavena jusheta. Huh? Savitra prasavena jusheta seveta brahma purvyam. The primordial, eternal Brahman alone has to be served or pursued with the blessings of Savita. देखो स्पेशली सविता की बात देखा जाए यहाँ कहा है सस्यमिव बिकॉज ऑफ सविता's कृपा that all the fields and crops that we are able to get the food and are alive. Because of Savita's kripa only the eyes are able to see because chakshu devata, and he is the one who does the prachodhanam also for our buddhi. So jivanadana, drishtidana, then buddhi drishtidana, all three are done by Savita. Now, why Savita is giving us this? Only one thing. Jusheta Brahma Purvya. Because that is the best goal, that is the ultimate goal. Nothing else can be the goal. As we saw in our common sense thought today, the first thought, everything we should start selecting and deleting. Only Jusheta Brahma Purvyam should remain in our life. Just like a bhakta in Bhakti Marga decides himself to be the bhakta, to do the bhakti of his Paramatma. बस मेरा जीवन राम के लिए अंकित, राम काज लगी तब अवतार, मेरा जीवन कृष्ण के लिए अंकित. All Gopikas, all the Uddhavas, all these Akruras. Okay, na? People say, like Ramji, my life is dedicated to Dharma. Yudhishthirji, my life is dedicated to Dharma. Dhritarashtra, my life is dedicated to my son. So too, we should decide that our life is dedicated to Brahma Purvya. Very essential. And don't stop anywhere. You reach the destination. Destination is Tatra Yonim Kurnavas. That our whole Antakarana is established in it. Now we are experiencing ourselves to be that Purvyam Brahma only. the primordial Brahman, the Brahman which is beyond the time space concepts. Tatra yonam kru. Then only Nahite Purtam Akshipata, neither the inner mind nor the outer world will prompt you, tempt you to do Ishtapurtas, which are the givers of the result of everything, anything other than Paramatma. No interest in them. Nahite Purtam Akshipat is very important. Purtam te na Akshipatu. Okay. So, Punaha Bhoga Heto na Badnat. In that again, we subtle things, I'm just skipping them. One thing is what? Ishtapurtams are done now for the Antakarana Shuddhi, for the Seva, not for the Bhoga. For two reasons. One, we made Paramatma as the goal. Two, we reached. परमात्मा जब गोल है तब अंतःकरण शुद्धि के लिए इष्टापूर्त किया. परमात्मा को पाने के बाद टू सर्व द वर्ल्ड वी डू इष्टापूर्त wherever required. But the best service is giving only the Tattva Jnana. But the praja needs, if capacity is there, you do the Ishtapurta Seva to the world post realization. Right? नहीं ते पूर्तम आक्षेपत. रिवर्स करो उसको. If we are not doing तत्र योनिम कृणवसे, समाधि नहीं कर रहे परमात्मा तत्व में, मतलब totally all our faculties etc are not totally involved only in the Brahma Purvyam Jusheta, then this Ishtapurtam will pull us Zabardast. No, it's a very subtle knowledge as well as sadhana as well as the trick. सब एक ही जगह बता रहे. Simple it is, not so tough also. How to escape the samsara? We have to ask question. First we have to ask question. We have to feel that from within us. We don't ask it. हमको संसार में ही मजा चाहिए. I have to have the long 2000 years living body and all my children, grandchildren should listen to me and I should not listen to them. What a nonsense things only we ask. We should ask how the samsara ends. First we should feel. So direct and simple answer is engage in Paramatma Tattva. You will be reaching Paramatma Tattva. In the bargain meantime, अपने आप संसार चला जाता है. क्यों? क्योंकि कभी था ही नहीं वो. You only were valuing it and you only gave reality to it. It is so surprising, a person 20 years we value that fellow. One day you decide I got fed up of him. You detach, disconnect, don't contact. Within a week you will see he's gone out of your own life only. People do that with our satsang also. They go out of class. Slire, dheere. After some time they will forget that there are some other classes also other than this. हम भूल ही जाते हैं पूरा. इसमें आने वाले भी बाकी क्लास भूल ही गए. Out of sight, out of mind. So we have such a capacity in us that we can give up and forget Bhagwan also. रियलिटी को भी भूल जाने की शक्ति हमारे पास है. तो द अनरियल संसार हाउ कांट वी गिव अप. दिस इज द मीनिंग हियर. नहीं ते पूर्तम अक्षिपत. It's a symbolic way of saying in that you have to add everything. Your positive yajnayagadi karma or negative adharma papa karma, which will give the positive result and negative result put together is called samsara. None of them will touch you if you are savita, savitra prasavena, jusheta brahma purvyam, tatra yonim krudavase. If you do these three things. Invoke the savita kripa, engage in second one, Brahmapuryam Jusheta, establish it. Tatra yonim kurnavase chet, purtam te na akshipato. The same thing is it is, when the reality or the knowledge is done, how come the unreal or the ignorance any more bind us? The reality is known. It is me. It is infinite bliss. There is nothing other than it. When there is nothing other than it, then how can that be pursued? And to pursue that only all this Purtam, Ishta, etc. अब जरूरत ही नहीं, ब्रह्म के अलावा और कुछ है ही नहीं, तो फिर उसको पाने का क्वेश्चन ही नहीं होता। और उसको पाने के लिए ये सारे इष्टापूर्तम है, उनकी क्या जरूरत? दैट स्टेट वी हैव टू रियलाइज। आई एम नॉट परस्यूइंग द वर्ल्ड, not because I am pursuing Paramatma only, but also because that is not real. How can I pursue the unreal and imaginary? Buddhu? Otherwise, that unreal appears real and Purtam Akshipata. The Purta will force us for those works. Means the desires for the world will push us to do Ishta Purta Adi Karma. Samsari banoge. Purta means samsari. How to be mukta from samsara? Only by Brahma Purvyam Jusheta Tatra Yonim Krunavatse. Brahma Purvyam Jusheta Tatra Yonim Krunavatse. That's it. Never get derailed from it. Save yourself. And never imagine that question, what about the world? Many people are there to destroy it. You can stop. Isn't it? मैं नहीं तो कौन करेगा ये सत्यानाश? अरे बहुत है यार, तुम I don't think you are only तीसमान खान, बहुत है. So you can withdraw. नहीं नहीं, दैट वे नहीं, मैं इतना सेवा करता हूँ जगत के लिए. आते रहेंगे जीव, वो चलता ही रहता है. अपना कल्याण करो पहले, बिकॉज यू आर गिवन दिस चांस ऑफ शास्त्र संगम. नहीं है तो यू आर लाइक मेनी, यू विल बी कॉट अप इन दैट फ्लड ओनली. अब थोड़ा बाहर आ रहे हो तो फिर आ जाओ. दैट्स द मीनिंग. दिस वी हैव सीन. एंड देन Naite Purtam Akshipat is explained by the quotations. So powerful they are, like the, what do you call it as? Of the thread, that small layer, when you put it in fire, it gets burnt. In the same way, of this Jnani, all the vasanas get burnt, therefore desires will not be there, therefore desire prompted any activity gone away from him. There is no karma in his life. He is not a karta. There are no karma phalas. So, karta by doing karma and gets karma phala becomes bhokta. This karta bhokta jiva is samsara. In him, these will not be there. One quotation. Another was Jnanagni sarva karmani bhasmasat kurute tatha. ये दो सेकंड वाला ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट, मतलब सेम. सो सर्वकर्माणि भस्मसात कुरुते ज्ञानाग्नि. Isn't it? It's only the fire of the Atma Jnana that which burns away all the karma. Karma means the vasanas, desires, karma, karma phala, janma marana, all of that. Ek bola, baki sab add kar lo. All of that gets into ashes only in the Jnana Agni. Feel that I am discovering myself to be the substratum of all. Then everything found to be kalpita. Then there will be no desire to obtain that. Therefore, there is no action. Therefore, the vasanas, the kamanas, the karma, all of them get eliminated from me. I am no more bound by them, forced by them. No, because of vasanas, I am forced to have desire, I am forced to do the karma, and I am forced and thrust upon with the karma phala. Because Atma Jnana Rahityam. Please remember, for every anartha, whether you understand it sequentially, thoroughly, deeply, or not. But the fact is, for every anartha means the wrong thing happening, only reason is not knowing the reality. Atma Ajnana is the basic karana for entire anartha or samsara or dukkha. We have to be fixed in this thought because it is a reality. Sarva anartha hetu Atma Ajnanam. Therefore, sarva anartha removal hetu is Atma Jnana. And so many rishis, munis, millions of them in thousands of shastras vehemently said this only. अब जल्दी हमारे दिमाग में घुसना चाहिए बात, इन आवर ओन इंटरेस्ट. So by saying Nahite Purdam Akshipat, all samsara is deleted. How? Because Tatra Yonim Kurnavase Chet. Because you have established in the Nishtha of that Aham Brahmasmi Anubhuti. Or how? Jusheta Brahma Purvyam. Because you are exhaustively or fully involved in only doing the same of that Brahman, means in trying to realize him. You are studying Shastra, contemplating on them, Vedanta Vakyesha Sadaramantaha. All we were doing. And how that all that happened? Savitra Prasave. And how that? You prayed to Savita. सविता को प्रार्थना करो तो सविता के कृपा से ब्रह्म जूषणम सेवनम का all conveniences will come. Use them and then establish nishtha pav yonim kurnavase. Thereafter no purtam akshipat, no more samsara will be. नहीं तो संसार रहेगा. Right? Now the question comes, how that tatra yonim kurnavase? How to get the nishtha in Brahma Prapti? What is the sadhana? In this seventh mantra, eighth mantra, how beautifully in 4 lines summary is given to us. कितना मजेदार है ये तो. इतना इससे ज्यादा सिंपल अब कोई कह नहीं सकता. From the understanding standpoint, sadhana depends on where do you stand. Sadhana differs from person to person as much vasanas, convictions they have. But the knowledge is so simple. Practice of it is difficult to the people as they stand. This eighth mantra is so that way. Very good one. Let us start the study of it today. Continue tomorrow. First, Dhyana Yoga ki vidhi aur uska mahat. How to do the dhyana and its greatness of giving result. Sambandha Bhashyam. What is Sambandha Bhashyam? Tatra yonim krunavase iti uktam. This was said. Tatra in that Brahmanin yonim is nishtham. In samadhim krunavase kurushva. In that Brahma Tattva, your dhi you establish in it. Totally nishtha. Means your antakarana, dehindra, manobuddhi, chittankara, all of them are dissolved in Brahman. That's called as nishtha, yonim kurnavase. Okay, already said na? Tasmin Brahmani, Tatra means Tasmin Brahmani. Yonim means Nishtham. Nishtha means Samadhi Lakshanam. Krunavase means Kurushva. Tatra means Tasmin Brahmani. In that Brahman. Yonim means establishment. Nishtha. What do you mean by Nishtha? Samadhi Lakshanam. Samadhi means the Vedantic Samadhis, the entire Antakarana is merged in it. Antakarana ka adhishtan wahi hai. Only out of Maya, Avidya, this Antakarana came. Identifying that we are Jiva. When Antakarana dissolved, we are no more Jiva, we are Brahman. So, Yonim, Nishtam, Samadhi Lakshanam, Krunavase, Kurushva. That was said. Tatra Yonim Krunavase iti uktam. Now, Katham Yoni Karanam? How to find that Nishtha? How to find that Samadhi Sthiti? How to find that Brahmanubhuti Sthiti? Iti Ashankya. This will be definitely a question of an intelligent person. Having expected this, tat prakaram, the prakara, the technique of that, how to do the Yonikaranam, prakashayati, Bhagwan, Guru, Shruti Mata throws the light on that question. Tatra yonim kunavaseti uktam, tat katham yonikaranam, iti ashankya, tat prakaram darshayati. Yeah, tat prakaram darshayati. The technique is being shown to us. So, therefore, this sloka number 8 is the practical sadhana to be done for establishing ourselves in Paramatma, for finding our nishtha in that Brahman. Jusheta Brahma Purvya. Wonderful. Let us chant the mantra 3 times. Beautiful it is. Trirunnatam sthapya samam shariram hrudindriyani manasa sanniveshya ब्रह्मोडुपेन प्रतरेत विद्वान् श्रोतांसि सर्वाणि भयावहानि. Again, त्रिरुन्नतं स्थाप्य समं शरीरम् हृदीन्द्रियाणि मनसा सन्निवेश्य ब्रह्मोडुपेन प्रतरेत विद्वान् श्रोतांसि सर्वाणि भयावहानि. Because this shloka talks about sadhana worthy of by heart. त्रिरुन्नतं स्थाप्य समं शरीरम् हृदीन्द्रियाणि मनसा सन्निवेश्य ब्रह्मोडुपेन प्रतरेत विद्वान् श्रोतांसि सर्वाणि भयावहानि. Again, त्रिरुन्नतं स्थाप्य समं शरीरम् हृदीन्द्रियाणि मनसा सन्निवेश्य ब्रह्मोडुपेन प्रतरेत विद्वान् श्रोतांसि सर्वाणि भयावहानि. स्लोली देखो, 5 मिनट टाइम ऐसे कॉन्शियसली दे दो. यू विल बी एंजॉयिंग द चैंट, यू विल बी एंजॉयिंग टू ग्रास्प द लिटरल मीनिंग, then the bhashyartha, so that complete meaning. तो फर्स्ट लाइन साधना, शरीरम स्थाप्य, शरीरम समम स्थाप्य, शरीरम संस्थाप्य. How? Trirunnatam. All the three in the unnata sthiti. And this is common in all meditational classes. Everybody knows it. The Shruti has not specifically said. Not said specifically here, therefore, Bhagavan Krishna says in Gita, in 6th chapter to Arjuna, when the Dhyana Yoga was taught. And Samam Kaya Shiro Grivam, that's the meaning of Trirunnatam. Kaya, the body, Shiro, the head, Griva, the neck. All of three are Samam. Here also, Shariram Samam Sthapya. Trirunnatam. First sadhana. And we have to achieve it. This in Veda, in Yoga Bhasha called as Asana Siddhi, properly. It has got its importance. Tomorrow when we study with Bhashya, we are going to see it elaborately. तो त्रिरुन्नतम स्थाप्य समम शरीरम फर्स्ट साधना, मास्टर इट. और डेली करते रहना है, दिन भर जितने बार हो सके उतने करना. अभी पकड़ में आ गए कि नहीं बात की, आध्यात्मिक साधना, as many occasions we can create during the day, so many times we have to do it. As many opportunities we can create for ourselves, we have to create and do. Like a bhogi finds his time opportunity, goes to kitchen, refrigerator and eats something. कुछ ना कुछ उसको खाने का मन ही होता है, बाहर जाके खाएगा, दोस्त के यहाँ खाएगा, खरीद के ले आकर खाएगा, फ्रिज का खाएगा, और he tells the wife कुछ बनाओ खाना है. He is only भोगी, glutton, उसका और कहीं थॉट ही नहीं, हमेशा वही. In the same way, we have to be. Keep on finding times and occasions for doing the Tattva Sadhana. May we take that commitment. 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. We should become restless to come out of the world to peacefully rest in the meditation. It was the other way around, you know. We are so restless in the class, yaar jaldi khatam ho jaye. Restless in the puja meditation, jaldi khatam ho jaye, so that आराम से सोफे में बैठकर you can watch TV. और आराम से फोन करके घंटों गप्पे करो with children, grandchildren. So we were so restless. You know, it should be the other way around now. Restless enough of this world. अब मेरे को अंदर जाना है. I have to do the Jusheda Brahma, isn't it? This transformation in our importance given from the worldliness world to the Paramatma is called maturity, called the real Adhyatmikata. अब वो आ ही नहीं रहा, अभी जबरदस्ती चल रहा है. अभी तो कोई सत्संग जाता है जबरदस्ती. Many times so we go to satsang to meet the people and not to attend the class only. And कुछ ऐसे मस्करी करते हैं, And that continues for decades together, and we don't even pause and think. All that happens because we are not truly devoted to Guru. If you are devoted, surrender to the Guru, Guru will whip us with that hunter. What nonsense you are doing. You have not come here for this. But गुरु से भक्ति नहीं है. गुरु के ठीक है टाइम पास के लिए आ रहे हैं आन दो. If your devotion surrender to Guru, Guru wakes us up. Wakes us up to this thought that we are wasting time for this and that. We have to do only Jusheta Brahma till Yonim Kurlavase happens. Okay, first one is Trirunatam Sthapya Samam Shariram. So direct, so clear. You have to master it. It goes on every day. Do it. Oh, yeah. And all other precautions of bodily health we have to take care. वो goes without saying, है ना. बट स्वामी मेरे कमरे में दर्द है, कमर में दर्द है, घुटने में दर्द है, हर दर्द है, तो टेक दवा. फाइंड योर प्रॉपर सिटिंग पोजीशन. अवॉइड दोस थिंग्स में विच द बॉडी इज टायर्ड और एग्जॉस्टेड दैट यू कांट डू साधना. जैसे एज बढ़ता है ना, हेल्दी मूवमेंट्स कम होते हैं, डिसीज्ड मूवमेंट्स ज्यादा. दैट हेल्दी मूवमेंट 10 मिनट भी है तो यूज फॉर साधना. दैट इज व्हाट. जैसे कम पैसे होते हैं तो उससे ही हम थोड़ा ये चाय पी लेते हैं कि नहीं, ब्रेड बन खा लेते हैं. Because we need more and more rest as we become old. If we have that disease or problems, body demands it. You can't do zabardast at that time. But in between, again, there will be occasions of not that much knee problem or pain. At that time, you use it for sadhana. इस तरह इंटेलिजेंट बनना है. All that go without saying. So त्रिरुन्नतम स्थाप्य समम शरीरम. Second, hrudi indriyani manasa samyak nivesh. Into the heart, all indriyas along with mind have to be merged. We'll see the details of it tomorrow. The meaning is neither indriyas are perceiving anything nor the mind is projecting anything. Reach to that stage. And that to achieve it, you can take the help of bhakti sadhana of meditating on any rupa of the Lord in your heart. Do upasana to him so that all indriyas and mana are in the hridaya. और ये हर दिन इसका कोशिश करते रहने से एक दिन होता है. Please remember, every day trying is our job. In the trial only we start becoming masters, or we start becoming successful. Hrudi indriyani manasa sanvesha. Third, brahmodupena pratareta vidvan. The vidvan should pratareta, very well cross. By the udupa. Udupa is the boat, not Udupi hotel. Udupa is hotel, not hotel, the boat. Brahma udupena. In the boat of Brahma, the Omkara, we have to cross. What we have to cross? Sarvani Srotamsi. All the flows, which are Bhayavahani, frighteners, which create the fears. So all the भयानक संसार नदियों को हमें ओंकार नामक जहाज पे बैठकर पार करना है. बिफोर दैट हृदय इंद्रियाणि मनसा सन्निवेश्य. बिफोर दैट त्रिरुन्नतम स्थाप्य समम शरीरम. So त्रिरुन्नतम स्थाप्य समम शरीरम, हृदय इंद्रियाणि मनसा सन्निवेश्य, ब्रह्म उडुपेन विद्वान प्रतरेत सर्वाणि श्रोतांसि भयावह. Or otherwise, what we don't do this, you will be flowing in such srotas, such rivers which are only frightening to you. That's what the karma phala marga. जो पहले का है नहीं ते पूर्तम अक्षिपत. So this mantra with Bhashya we'll study thoroughly tomorrow. But very essential. Simple, essential. शुरू कर लेना है डेली थोड़ा थोड़ा करना. And feel the meaning of this mantra if you don't by heart it. You know? Only four things are told. Find the sitting position stable, mind senses in the heart, take the alamban of the Omkara, and cross all these rivers of samsara. How? By reaching to that Brahma Tattva. How to do? By how the Brahma is Omkar is used as Udupa. Our Bhagavan Adi Shankara is there to tell us tomorrow. We will study it very thoroughly. Thank you. Om 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 Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Paramऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु नमः. Join for Gita in 5 minutes.